breaking inputs coming in. India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar has put Pakistan on notice, saying that the masterminds of 26/11 terror attack of Mumbai will be brought to justice. Remember, this is a very significant statement coming from India's Foreign Minister at the UN Counter-Terrorism Committee meet that's taking place in Mumbai at Taj. Let's also listen into what Jaishankar had to say.
14 years ago, on 26 November 2008, the city of Mumbai was witness to one of the most shocking terror attacks of our times. 140 Indian nationals and 26 citizens of 23 other countries lost their lives in a period of 4 days. 18 members of the Indian police forces, 12 members of the Taj hotel staff and security were martyred in the line of duty. As we pay tribute to them at this 26/11 memorial site, we salute their valor and resolve. Since then, we have endeavored to bring the masterminds and the perpetrators of this attack to justice. This task remains unfinished. Therefore, the coming together of the UNSC's Counter-Terrorism Committee to this venue is both special and significant.
All right, let's quickly try and get in a sense of perspective in terms of how significant this entire meet has been, where the External Affairs Minister made that very crucial comment. For that, I'm joined in by International Affairs Correspondent Abhishek Jha, who's live with us. Abhishek, important to talk about how significant this entire meet is, considering it has representatives from a country like China, which has been time and again been blocking joint proposals by India and the United States at the UNSC.
So clearly, this was the one great opportunity that India does not want to go waste. We saw how the first day of the meeting, that United Nations Counter-Terrorism Group's meeting, has been held in Bombay, and the first ceremony, the day started with wreath laying at a memorial where they paid tribute to the victims of terrorism. Then we also saw how 26/11 terrorist attacks victims were shown their feelings, their messages, their video clips were played in a hall where all the representatives of the United Nations were assembled, and they told them their first-hand experience, especially that Israeli child, Moshe, who was just 2 years old, and he described in his video message how the suffering has been, how the trauma has been. So it was a first-hand experience for the world community, whom the 26/11 may have been just an event like the other event that happens around the globe. So this was clearly an event that India wanted to play around and to tell the world how big a victim India has been of cross-border terrorism, and also of the punctured solidarity that one can say, because at the United Nations Security Council, whenever there has been this motion of expressing solidarity against any terrorist organization or terrorist individual, there has been technical hold put by countries, specifically by China, on political consideration. Like External Affairs Minister has said that these political considerations are actually roadblocks in a joint and collective fight against terrorism, if we talk about the global perspective. So this is one opportunity where India is trying to tell the world its own experience and how, what could be the root causes of terrorism, and where do the world needs to hit so that this menace can be handled and contained.
Absolutely. Abhishek, I'm going to request you to stay with us, because I'm also joined in by our Mumbai Bureau Chief, Vinaya Deshpande, who's joining me live right now. Vinaya, important to talk about how Mumbai has garnered much international attention when it comes to the issue of terror financing, even counter-terrorism measures, because let's not forget that this counter-terrorism meet of the UNSC is happening in Taj, which has borne the brunt of the 26/11, and not to forget it's coming at a time shortly after the visit of the UN Security General Antonio Guterres to Mumbai.
Well, you're absolutely right. This is symbolically extremely important. Remember, 26/11. This year, it will be, commemorating the kind of dastardly attacks that happened in Mumbai in 2008. And at such a time, such a crucial meeting taking place here, not just has symbolic significance, but also some very crucial message being conveyed by the Indian delegation here. So may it be the MEA, the minister himself who spoke, as Jaishankar, who gave out a very stern message about acting against terror and saying that we cannot be seen wanting during this fight against terror, mincing no words, saying that right now there are certain hindrances with respect to acting against terror. We have also seen presentations by the Ministry of Home Affairs officials where they've specifically given names, given out inputs, saying how funding is a problem, how drones has emerged to be a major issue when it comes to tackling terror, and how there are several other impending issues, particularly with respect to terror funding that will primarily be discussed in Delhi tomorrow, but that were also broached today in this meeting. So while there is an international solidarity that is being built up in this counter-terrorism meeting that is taking place in Mumbai, not just does it have a symbolic significance, it also has several key points which are being made by the Indian delegation, saying that not enough is being done, saying that the main conspirators of the 26/11 attacks are still unpunished, still haven't been brought to justice, and that much more needs to be done by the UN Security Council at a time when this key meeting takes place in Mumbai.
Absolutely. Many thanks to you, Vinaya Deshpande and Abhishek Jha, for bringing in all those details. And with